motherfuckers. We back
at it again.
This is the 2 Cents You Call It podcast. I am your host X, and I'm with my brother from another mother, my co-host Doug.
What's good, my brother?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
We are back. Another week for episode number 10.
Episode number 10.
Hey, I told you this was gonna be a good one because we talked about it last week. I think when you get to 10, it's like, we done stop playing with it. We actually decided that we gonna do this thing.
Yeah,
we gonna keep it moving. Speaking of which, one of our favorite podcasts came back this week.
They did,
and we kind of talked about that a little bit. So
yeah, because we went to Vegas, came back.
We did, and
I was waiting on the episode to drop, and it didn't drop, so I got concerned.
Yeah. And so we are talking about the Justice League podcast. For everybody that doesn't know what that is, it is comedian CT and comedian Doughboy. They have a podcast together. We listen to it all the time. And so it got us just to talking because we thought, it might have been something that it was like, we just not doing this shit no.
Yeah, but it turns out they were having some issues, but they worked it out. So, brother, if we have issues one week, y'all don't hear us one week because we'll walk.
Fuck it all.
Ain't coming back.
We not doing this shit no more.
Ain't nobody coming to see you. Oh, God damn it. Anyway.
Yeah, but I don't foresee us stopping this anytime soon. It's been a good run, I think.
Perfectly not, man.
Yeah,
it's
so
very therapeutic.
Yeah, for sure.
If you're listening to this, it's therapy for us. So don't get offended by what you hear if I make a mistake in the slip of the tongue.
But no, we with that being said, we do appreciate everybody for continuing us on continuing.
Started yet. Come on now.
Right? For continuing with us on this journey.
Yes.
We appreciate all of our subscribers, all of our followers. Please like, share, comment. Hey, for real though, we be looking for y'all comments.
We do.
Please comment and let us know what y'all think.
Shout out to Lena and her comments.
Yeah,
she keeps us going.
She do. She gonna post a comment on there. She definitely gonna post a comment on there. But with that being said, housekeeping rules. What are you drinking tonight, my brother?
I am back on the Saison Neuf. Saison Neuf. If you haven't looked it up, look it up. You'll figure out what it is. So for anybody that doesn't know, that is somebody. You know what I'm saying? I got a second job at Pizza Hut, so I got to go deliver this pizza real quick. The Saison Neuf is a mixture of cognac and a mixture of cognac liqueur, honey, and I mix mine with a splash of sweet tea.
Yes, sir. And same deal as last time. I'm still taking the page out of your book. Got the same thing in my glass, just topping it off with the ginger ale.
Try to be like the OG, okay? I see. I told you if you stick with X.
And I told you we gonna have to stop saying
if you stick with X.
All right. Well, next up, we do have guests with us tonight.
Hey, yeah.
Shout out to the guests in the room. I am going to let them introduce themselves. Go ahead.
Y'all can do it. What is your boy y'all want to do?
Well, I'm Erica.
Hey, Erica.
You work for the sex hotline?
She did come on this.
I would not be trying to refer to me like that as X is like a brother to me. We've grown up together since we was in middle school, elementary school.
Like elementary school?
It's been a very long time, so that makes it weird to me that you would make that reference to me.
Shit stains in your drawers.
Let me tell you something. X knows how to clean his ass. If I don't do shit else...
that's about the only thing he know how to clean. Okay?
Don't do that to me. Do not do that to me. That's why I told Walt she don't need to be on here because she gonna be trying to expose the fuck out of me about me and my old habits.
Yeah, but oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh well, damn. This is gonna be an interesting one already.
This what you get when you have your sister come on here.
Yeah.
Well, welcome, Erica. We welcome you, and
we have
B.
Hello, it's Brittany here.
Why are you talking like
Like
I know
what?
they both came on this show like they was
Like what?
What's the
Excuse
nice-
me, ladies have to have their wonderful voices on.
What's
Because
the
look,
nice-
because Brittany and I are business owners, we got to put on our professional voice at first.
She talking like
Okay.
what's the nice lady?
I am nice. What
The
do you
nice
mean?
lady, y'all kind of favor each other too.
What
I'm
nice
not-
The one
Nice.
that what's the dude looking chick went at?
So now I look like a dude?
No,
What are you trying
Wendy,
to say?
Wendy who?
Wendy Williams?
Wendy Williams was talking about it, and she came back. She had like the nicest clapback
Oh,
ever.
you talking about Tabitha?
Oh,
Tabitha.
Tabitha.
Oh,
Oh,
Tabitha
yeah.
Yeah.
Mine ain't
I
one
would
of those.
Like
talk
so, like
her.
that.
Thank you.
Like so, like
That's how she came on.
I love her. If that's a compliment.
We have to, we got to switch up the voice sometimes. It's necessary. We don't know all your listeners. We ain't just about to come in here all ratchet, be like,
that's
yeah,
not-
I'm Erica. Like,
That's all out. When I tested these levels earlier,
He knows
Erica
that
wanted to
even
be
us.
wanted to be sexy on the mic, and now she
no,
Oh
that's
my
just my voice,
gosh.
dear.
yeah, they
Say
did
everything.
Now-
They did come in and say like they was trying to get a man off the show.
Oh my.
I'm sorry,
No,
we
I'm
just
good.
stepped all on your intro. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my bad. B. Go ahead.
No, it's just Brittany, I guess. Since X want to act like that,
Just Brittany.
just Brittany.
Just Brittany is a rapper, huh?
Yeah.
Oh really? I don't know anything about that, but it's Brittany.
Okay, well,
Yeah. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Brittany.
Yeah. I mean, me and X have been friends for a minute now, and
happily.
X always bring Walt to all my stuff, so Walt is my friend as well. Even though he be mad at me most of the time, but it's okay because I still love him.
It's
Who
all right,
mad at you? Me, X.
X.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Because I'm old and I like to be in the house,
No,
and he be wanting me out late, and I
you
don't
be getting
going.
chose out here, and
I
then
do
you kick me to the
not.
curb.
Do not say that. I do not kick you to the curb.
Ever since I've known you, you kicked me to the curb for your boo thing.
Oh my goodness, no, that is not true.
Well, we welcome y'all to the Two
I'm
Cent
over
You
here
Call It podcast.
Crying in my glass.
Oh goodness.
I can't breathe when you're touching
You
me.
childish.
Anyway,
No, we welcome y'all to the Two Cent You Call It podcast. Thank y'all for being with us tonight. Starting off, how was your week, Erica? How was your week?
Man, oh my gosh. Week was crazy. Closed on a house not closed, got into contract on a house on Monday and been going through all the ordeals with that. And of course just running my business, and it was the first week of school for my son.
Okay.
So we was doing back to school all week, and we have a tradition on the first day of school. Me and him have a mother-son date where we go have ice cream after school's over, and we go and talk about his day and what his goals are for the year and things like that. So we've been doing that, rocking. He started the 5th grade last year, elementary school. He make me feel old, but I'm not old. But
You old.
Oh,
I ain't that old, but at least I ain't gonna be like the rest of y'all, almost 40, going to kindergarten. Okay,
That's true.
it might be me.
Well, yeah.
some of y'all, not Dub over here.
I'm a part of the MDK trial. I'm out on the
But by the time the rest of y'all got some kids going to kindergarten, mine gonna be going to college, and I'll be living my best life, even though I already am. And you know how it is.
well. Brittany, how was your week?
My week was good. I'm coming off a birthday from last week.
Yeah, happy belated. Happy belated birthday activity.
Yeah.
So what you get into for the birthday?
I just had dinner with my family, and I went out with my friends, and they took me to
Some of your
brunch.
friends.
My girls.
Damn.
Let me rephrase
Yeah.
that. My girls had brunch with me, and we just hung out and chilled. It was good. And then just got back into the work week. Get stuff off the schedule for the next couple of weeks. It's gonna be busy for me, so I'm excited.
Okay.
So we had
Okay.
movie stars in the background and shit. making their
It's
entrance.
camo night out here. Like, it is camo night. Yes.
All in the mic. All in the mic.
Well, yeah, my brother, that brings us to you, man. How was your week?
My week was actually pretty chill. I got an email from the office last week that they had that shit up in there.
That Coco?
Yeah, the Coco 19.
Okay.
So I stayed at home just to make sure that nothing was going on and stuff like that. Other than that, I did a lot of working out, and actually, we had a challenge between
we did. Speaking of working out,
BU and two others.
The two others that was missing from Vegas, but
we sent some eardrops over, and everything's good. About the other one a mask.
Okay.
Make sure she get that shit.
So we had a couple of challenges that we decided to do for the month of August. Speaking of working out, we decided we made a pact that we was gonna do continuous working out. We was gonna give up stuff like bread during the week, potatoes, white potatoes,
processed sugar.
Yeah.
Not alcohol.
No.
Friday is our cheat day.
Yeah, Friday is our cheat day because we record on Friday. So we did decide that we was gonna give up that stuff during the week. We weren't gonna do it on Friday, and then we would try to do.
We threw an extra one in there. We wasn't gonna be busting.
Y'all threw an extra one in there.
Let me tell you something. I'm sorry because I failed y'all in like 2 days. I was like,
y'all threw that shit.
Gotta get this shit up out of me. I'm sorry for my listeners.
Y'all threw that in there, man. That's gonna be no for me.
It's a no for me, dog.
It's a hard no.
But yeah, so other than that, man, I've been eating a lot of salad this week. Trying to avoid I don't want people to be texting me when I be on the show.
They don't know.
Now everybody know we record this
especially if they look at us. Anyway, but yeah, it was all in all, it was a pretty good week, man. I actually went in to talk to one of my directors to see about a new position that they're making at my job.
Yeah.
So this is going to be part of my the new year for me is actually trying to strive and do things for myself as well, because we had that conversation earlier that you asked me what my goals were, because I'm always asking what everybody else's goals
are. The reason I asked, man, because let me tell y'all, for everybody that doesn't know X, he is one of the best friends you can have as far as support. I mean, he is going to be, as far as your supporting cast, when I tell you he's going to be behind you and pushing you for all the goals that you have set, he's gonna try to make sure that you are achieving them hoes. And so I was like, man, you do this for everybody. Like, let me know what you trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be on your ass. I approach it a little differently because I'm gonna be like, hey, get your shit.
I appreciate it, brother, because I see you set your goals and you go for it and stuff like that. You tell me to hold you accountable for some of the things that you do. And I try my best.
Yes,
but
sir.
I'm one of those be like, well, man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
The goal that you talking about for this, and you said for the new year, are you talking about for the rest of this year, or are you waiting until January?
No.
He was saying for this year.
For this year.
I heard New Year. I was
so
like,
this
in
was
August.
So this is 32 was my magic year.
Okay.
Ooh, a magic year.
Because Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Okay, I can get it.
And stuff, but we ain't gonna get into the baby today.
I don't want to get canceled.
Yeah, so I started off this year unemployed because I quit my job, just to kind of refocus myself. Then I did a lot of self-help reading.
So you did a lot of what?
Self-help reading. Did I not say that right?
You did.
I'm sorry. I'm tongue-tied.
That's what I heard.
And then thank you, sis, because
okay.
you be trying to bullshit. Turn your headphones up over there. So yeah, I did that, and then I started thinking about my career as for myself, because I told you I was thinking about making career changes just because I thought I was gonna be a father of two, possibly 4, because I wanted my twins. I still want my twins, boy and girl. If I get twins on one go, then I'm good. Other than that, then I want 3. Y'all hear that over there? Just in case anybody want to have my baby.
I think you have better luck of us finding you somebody than anybody here giving you them babies.
I'm better though.
Team FDK.
Anyway, but yeah, that was pretty much my week in a nutshell. How about you, man?
Week was pretty good. It was pretty normal outside of. That's where we gonna go. It was pretty normal outside of the Coco scare. For a second, I was like, let me
Yeah,
Let me hold
got
on.
that shit.
But nah, it ended up being. I ended up having food poisoning.
Yeah.
And it was. Let me tell you, the food poisoning was my fucking fault because I ended up going to a restaurant that I didn't want to go to for lunch because you know, it was one of my coworkers. We were celebrating their birthday, and they was like, "Oh, this is the restaurant I want to go to," and I was like, I really don't even really like their restaurant. So yeah, but I'm gonna go. You know, I'm gonna be a good sport, and I'm gonna go whatever. And yeah, ended up getting food poisoning, man. Had like chills that night. Was blowing chunks out the ass.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't far behind you. Let me tell you something, bro. One of the worst feelings is hopping in the shower and you know you gotta go somewhere. You get dressed and then you gotta go to the bathroom. That shit happened to me today. If I had my.
You go get in the shower again?
I hope so.
I did. I put my whole ass in the shower and scrubbed. Let me tell y'all something. Peppermint, what's that? Castor soap.
Oh yeah.
That's some good stuff.
That shit feels amazing.
Hey.
Feels like somebody blew in your booty hole.
Wow.
Like you shoved a peppermint patty up your ass.
Why would you
my
know what
God.
that? Never mind.
Oh,
That's what I think that it would feel like.
Okay, say that then.
Okay, I ain't never had nobody eat my
Okay.
ass, but I ate a couple asses in my day.
Okay, well, we just took a whole turn. This has been.
Oh, we still in the intro.
Put that drink
We still in the intro. Oh my god.
Yeah, no,
He
but,
giving you his 2 cents right now.
right.
Okay.
Two
But no,
cents,
that,
2 fingers, two.
okay.
I'm sorry. Let me stop.
No, but yeah, that was my week, man. Other than that, it was pretty good. We got here today. We are recording in my spot, so we ended up getting here, and we went to go try one of the local pizza joints here.
Yeah.
Got some good food
In West Louisiana.
Got some good food and some good drinks. And then we came on back to meet everybody at the house, and we are here recording now.
We got a full house.
But yeah, we thank again, I guess, for being on, and
Definitely.
we are going to
Thank
talk
y'all.
about.
Thank
Oh
y'all.
yeah,
Much love.
much love. But yeah, for the week. Other than that, the end of the week was today. Just went and got my hair cut, which is gonna segue us into the next segment.
Okay.
Supporting black businesses. My barber, he always keep me tight. Everybody ask, where
Mine
you
too.
get your cut? Yeah, cause you're your barber with your bald ass. But yeah, I get. Everybody asks where I get the cut from. It is from my boy Corporate Cuts. Follow him on Instagram, Corporate Cuts. He cuts at Major Cuts in Cedar Hill. So go check my boy out. He always
Use code 2 cents to get down.
Use code 2 cents to get 20% off.
You practicing
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
future.
For the
Speaking
future.
into existence.
Yeah. But that to get us talking though, that has our two guests on. Our two guests are
Because
both.
they definitely was looking at us like, damn, when we gonna get the
Right,
top?
I know.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no, our two guests are both business owners. So let's talk about that. Go ahead, Ebony. Tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
You mean Brittany or Erica? Which
Okay.
one?
Wait,
I don't
what
know.
I say?
Where's Ebony?
You said Ebony. Let me tell you something. Walt is about to have a fit because Dakota's in the background doing the fucking most again, and he forgot everybody's name because
I was like,
he's okay. Hold on, I'm about to go handle some fucking business real quick.
Let me tell you. Nah, but yeah, I'm sorry, Erica. Tell us about your business.
Oh my god.
Well, Ebony, aka Erica. Okay. I am the owner of Tipsy Vinyl custom teas and tumblers, gifts, and more.
Ow.
Yes, we offer a plethora of things. You can come and follow us on Instagram or Facebook at Tipsy Vinyl, and you can find everything you need on there. Even if you Google, that's gonna be first option up on there. But basically, I offer customized tumblers like the Yeti cups and stuff. Completely personalize all those. T-shirts, group events, corporate, family reunions, all that kind of stuff. Basically, if you want it personalized, I can most likely do it. I have a large offering, and I've been in business for next month 4 years.
Okay.
Hey,
Yes, so
turn
I'm
up.
excited about that.
Now you gotta take a shot.
Right.
40 of them. 40 shots.
We're gonna calm down on that one. I'm excited though because as a business owner, I've actually been able to leave my job, run my business full time, and I work out of my house right now. But we're in the process of moving on to other things. So like a lot of things have been happening to me for me over the past 4 years with literally no marketing and people just talking to people.
Nice.
Always. So I always be backing my. So don't forget, go check out Tipsy Vinyl.
Oh, because I do remember because you had your Simone Biles shirt on.
Oh yeah,
And
I have my
was
Olympic
like,
shirt.
I love your shirt.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
it was a
We can
dope
talk
shirt.
about that
It
on
was
the
definitely a
same.
dope shirt.
If y'all ain't know, I said
Yes. So yes, every time when you see me, aren't I usually wearing something that I usually have made? Today's shirt is old school. This is even old logo. This ain't even my logo right now, but it matched my shoes. So
it does. I complimented your shoes.
Yes.
I saw your post. You said everybody else be wearing heels, and you have.
I got my sneakers on.
Shoe game.
Shoe game on point. Got so many Jordans.
Hey,
okay.
Jaywalking. Okay then.
Oh, okay.
Brittany, go ahead and tell us about your business.
Yes, so I am the owner of BNM Marketing and Events. So I am an event planner. Let me just clarify that. I am not an event designer or decorator. I'm a planner. So there is a difference. So I do corporate and social events. I am certified. So I am certified to do this. But also I started doing events when I worked for a company 7 years and did all their trade shows and events, and I loved it. And so I saw how much money I was paying somebody just to like do registration, put some flowers on the table, order some food, and I was like, I think I can do that. I think I can do that. So I got interested in it, and so then I started doing my own events in 2016, but this year I got serious and got the LLC to make it official.
Oh.
So, and been working on that. So, been doing that. I have 5 events so far for the year. So, I'm excited.
Okay.
Hey, boss lady.
Okay. Well, we gonna need you to plan some shit
All
for
right.
when the 2 cent you call it podcast goes public.
Yeah, we get that first official 2 Cent live on camera and everything.
We got it coming. Hey, don't worry, it's coming. But yeah, so definitely support your black businesses. Let's talk about some of the struggles of number 1 being a business owner and number 2 being a black business.
Ooh. You only got how much? 40 minutes? Oh my God.
40 minutes.
Oh.
Keep it to like 15, 20.
Ain't nobody coming to you.
The struggle out here is real for not only small business owners, but also black business owners, but then let alone women black business owners. That's a whole nother thing because business relationships are about know, like, and trust. So the first thing, it's hard you get in the corporate world. It's hard for you, it's hard for you to jump into the corporate world and getting them to know, like, and trust you just because 1, you're a woman, and then 2, the color of your skin.
Of course.
And then it's hard for me to jump over there because the kind of designs, I want to cater to my people, but our people ain't willing to pay these prices. That's
exactly
what we have to go here. I'm not saying that's not everybody, but a good chunk.
You have to cross over to.
It's hard.
Get your paper, boo boo.
Yeah.
And then to cross over, guess what? You need those coins, and that's what the next hardest thing is to get is some funding from the bank and other things like that in order to be able to compete with the other people that's in your industry that doesn't look like you to be able to go toe to toe with them.
Yeah.
True.
Like,
I mean, that is true. I mean, when you look at event planners, you don't see black women out there just being event planners. So it is just it's harder to get your foot out in the door, and then people take you serious, and then understanding all the work you do behind the scenes to see why you charge as much as you do is another thing. I think a struggle for me right now is because I still have another job. So when I get off, then just focusing on my own is a thing. So I try not to give too much to the other people than I do to myself.
Yep.
So that's
a word. Rewind and say that again.
I try not to give the other people more of me than I give myself.
Okay.
So, because at the end of the day, that's not my end goal for myself. So I make sure I make that a point. Also, I think, and back to you with the pay thing, it's just people understanding your value in your work, because they don't understand. It take a lot to plan something for somebody. Like, I'm searching online for you while you at home watching TV. I got to talk to people to get them down to your price point. When you want something, say it's chicken, and don't want to pay $40, $50 a plate, because that's what it costs.
Yeah.
So, it's a lot of work, but I think it's just more so about.
For 20, I got you.
No, I'm not hiring you to do nothing.
Well, damn.
But I think it's more so finding the right clientele, and I try to focus more so on helping small Black businesses do events. So I want to do like launch parties for us and like people to get out the word, and then weddings for us to understand and things like that.
Yeah, no, I feel y'all. Like, when you said something right there, which is like, when especially y'all, y'all are putting in, y'all are starting your businesses, and you try to put in your best effort, right? You try to make it the best product that you can present. And we try to do the same thing with the podcast, and we tell everybody, like, everybody's always like, oh man, y'all need to hurry up and get visuals. Y'all need to hurry up and get visuals.
Yeah.
It takes hours to get all that done. As a graphic designer, you know how many people come to me like, I want this design, or can you make me something real quick? I'm sorry, sir. Did you send me a Cash App? Did you send me, have you paid this invoice first? Do you know how long it takes me to make a design and to do all those things to get the visuals? Because the back end stuff, before you even get a t-shirt, have your visual out front, that part takes forever, especially if we going back and forth on, oh, can you change the font on this? Can you make this a different color? Designing takes hours, and people think that like I'm about to design this whole shirt or do a bunch of different things, because I do 3D shirts too, that full front printed shirts, and that takes quite a bit to design, and they want to see it first before they hand me any money. And I'm like, no, we need a deposit. There's a design fee. There's a lot to go into, because it's gonna take me about an hour or two just to make this design.
And that's what we be trying to tell people about the podcast. We like, man, we trying to literally give y'all the best, product when it comes. Like, when we come for the visuals, we're trying to give, no, we don't want to bullshit. Like, we you see a lot of podcasts out here, and some of them, I mean, they do what they do, and not knocking nobody, but we didn't want it to come off as,
just some junky.
Shit. You got a whack ass background. You know what I'm saying? All the video is grainy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but even I got you on the background.
Oh, for sure.
I'm telling you, we about to leverage every relationship.
But even with the sound y'all hear, like, if you go back and listen to like episode 1, we probably sound different than we did, as we progressed. Because
learning.
We started buying better equipment. We started, trying to mix things. X started trying to make sure that he edits, the edit, all the sound is right. So
make sure that Wild was talking on the same levels that he was talking on. Hey, let me tell y'all, I'm sorry for last week, because I know I was low on the last episode.
Yeah, you started out low.
Yeah, I changed my levels on that one, so I'm sorry. So this one, I'm hoping that it'll sound.
Yeah, I think
it's only episode 10, so when it's episode 100, you'll sound way better than
100.
10.
Yes, you gonna get there 100.
As long as we don't cuss each other out.
Right. Well, we gonna cuss each other out every fucking week. We cuss each other out.
It's gonna be episode 100, 2-year anniversary. Brittany gonna launch the party, and I'm gonna have all the stuff at the back.
We still
It's still gonna be we cuss each other out 5 minutes before we pressed record.
We did.
Because I pressed record, and Walt started talking about some other shit, and I was like, well, shit, let me fucking delete this shit. Can't use that. But nah, man, it's definitely, I'm about to start knocking shit over again. Woo,
it's all a learning process. I think from where my first thing I did, just wanted to get my name out. I did it for somebody for free. Right?
Okay.
And then being in a huge sorority, then they were like, oh, did you party? Who did party? So I just wanted word of mouth, and being someone who worked in marketing for years, and then other people wanted. But then I tried to give people discounts because I was like, oh, okay, you want to do this? And then they overworked me, and I was like, I don't get paid enough for this.
Right.
Yes.
And then for that being like, I need to do better and do like a pre-questionnaire before I even decide if I want to work with you or not, because your budget may not be what you want, and I'm not gonna be able to help you because I want to, like you said, I want to give you the best product. So if you want to have what do they? Ooh. You want to have 150 people and you only want to spend $3,000? Where are we going? Because you can't
Chuck E. Cheese.
Not even Chuck. Is that gonna be enough for them? But
I'm making them
It's the pizza.
Make sure we make spaghetti.
Okay, it got to be a house party because it ain't at a menu. That's all I'm saying. So it stressed me out trying to accommodate people that it just wasn't for me, and it might be somebody else, and I'm okay with them using somebody else.
It's levels to this shit.
Yeah, of course. And then I had to start getting paid my half first before I even start working on anything because people have quit on me.
Yes.
And I've done a lot of work, and so then that led to I need 50% up front. I need 50%
Get
after.
that deposit.
Yeah.
You ain't got no order if I ain't seen no money.
Yeah, no. And even just changing your contract, like I just recently had to add some more verbiages. If it's not in the scope of work, it's additional fee because.
Yes,
Hey.
going through all of that.
Crazy.
Yes, that's like what I was talking about with edits and stuff. I've had to add that in here. This price includes 2 edits because I've gone back and forth with people for over a week over the same design because they want to change little bitty things for them to just go back to the original thing that I designed.
Yeah,
it's a waste of time, and my time revising these edits, it takes away from my other orders, and I'm losing money on the long end. When you done paid $50 for a logo design or a design of a t-shirt, well, just to get the t-shirt, and you're like, oh, can you move this thing from the left to the right? Oh, put it back. Can I see what it looks like in the center? Oh, can you move it down here? Can you change this font? It's a lot of stuff because, you think it's, a quick click of the button, change the font. No, it means if I change that font, I have to resize it to make it cohesive with the rest of the design or changing the shirt. And it's just keeping on making all those changes. It takes a lot of memory in my computer too. Yeah.
I appreciate
all
your
these
patience.
damn different saves.
Bitch, I said 2 edits. Get the fuck out of my inbox. You don't get what the fuck.
So now it's this is beyond your 2 edits. Is going to be an additional X amount of dollars if you want to make any additional edits past this. Yeah. And so usually after you tell them that, this is fine. Yeah. This is fine right here. Because once I feel like if we give our people too many options or opportunities, they're going to take it to the next level to get more, and which makes it to where a lot of people think that Black businesses have bad customer service. Well, what the reality is, a lot of the time, some do.
But at the same time, there's a lot of white on.
They got hype on that one. You adjust these levels again.
Yes, but there's
got hype on that one.
What a lot of
some do, motherfucker. Something.
I love working with our people. I want to do it so much, but some of y'all,
let me tell you,
some of y'all. The reason why y'all feel like you got bad customer service is because you ask unreasonable expectations of that business owner at the minimum lowest. You want bottom tier prices for the top level premium services, but don't want to pay for it.
Let me tell you, I get what you're saying, but
I'm gonna give you good customer service. I'm gonna be nice always, no matter what. I'm be professional with you. But I will have to kind of lay down the line sometimes. Like, I'm sorry, ma'am. If you want to do this, you're going to have to bump up to the next tier of services in order to get that.
I'm all about it. Listen,
y'all don't be acting like this at these white folks' businesses.
Well, because and two, let's put it on this level because I was just about to get on that particular point. Now we talking about restaurants, and sometimes I am a person that will go out of my way to support a Black business.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
But we do have, when it comes to customer service, we do be on some bullshit sometimes. Like, my thing is, especially restaurants, I'm a fat boy.
I can't talk about the restaurants. I know it's a whole
Let
different
me tell you, I don't mind. I don't ever mind paying the price that it's worth. Mm-hmm. But don't nickel and dime me for bullshit. Like when I go to a restaurant and they be like, "Oh, ketchup is 65 cents."
Oh yeah.
I hate.
Bitch, I can go to fucking Costco's and Sam's Club.
Let me tell you. Motherfucking Chick-fil-A ain't never asked me.
Okay, they don't care.
Let me get 45 Chick-fil-A sauces.
You be like,
my pleasure.
Extra, yes. You be like extra Chick-fil-A sauce. They be like, how many? 7 of them, motherfuckers. Yeah. My pleasure to be in your bag. Okay,
I get that. I get what you're saying, Walt. But remind you what I said at the beginning of what one of the hardest things is for Black business owners is getting funding.
Honestly,
and all getting those sauces and all that stuff. It's expensive, and it's Black food. Yeah, give me as many. Taking handfuls and it gets expensive.
I need them for my drawer.
No, you don't, because they expire.
Do they?
Not even that.
Yes, they expire.
I'm pretty sure Pretty sure my mama got like some old.
Let me tell you, I got a drawer full of shit.
You better throw that out.
96.
But no, let me tell you, it ain't even taking advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, give me what's what should be allotted for a meal. Give me what should be allotted for a meal. You know what I'm saying?
And I think restaurant is hard though. I don't know what them people go through because I couldn't wait on people. Let me tell you,
you can't give me a fucking 10 piece of chicken and two ketchup packages and be like, oh, it's extra. I'm gonna charge you extra.
I mean, if that's what their business is, then
some don't know the business model of doing like the pricing of things. So really, what they should just do is add on like 5 more cents to their price of the meal.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's a part of customer service, though. Like if all you have to do is charge, just charge again that 5-10 cent on the meal.
Yeah.
And then,
but I think that goes to being educating yourself enough to know enough about that industry and business. I think a lot of people get in business say, oh, I like doing this and don't understand the business aspects of business, which is it takes some skills to know business. Yes. They just, and they don't have that. So I think in a nice way, you can recommend some things to people so people can learn. But, some people ain't going to take what you take. And
but also you got to
I'm going to tell you. Yeah, goddamn. I'm going to tell you.
You got it.
If I get to...
Hold on. This is my ADD kicking on. Erica, what are you drinking?
Oh my God.
Did
we skipped that drink.
They really did.
We hopped out. I started talking about washing my ass in the shower and everything.
All messed up.
I'm sorry, y'all. This is a
little segue. I'm drinking a little Crown Peach with I like to call this a Southern sweet tea.
Okay.
It's a Crown Peach with the sweet tea in there. And usually when I drink it at home, I do add a little splash of Sprite or ginger ale to it just to give it a little fizzle. I didn't do it tonight, but that is what I'm drinking tonight.
I keep ginger ale.
Nice.
I'm like Walt. I like to drink me some whiskey and stuff. Yeah. I'm down with the whiskey. Down with the brown.
Yeah. She got a man, y'all.
I'm down with the brown liquor and the brown.
Okay,
yes.
You have a man.
Yes.
I don't need him.
11 years strong.
I don't need him being mad at me.
Yeah,
he's probably never going to listen to this. It's all right.
What the fuck? Anyway, all right, Bree, what you drinking over there?
So tonight I'm drinking the McBride Sisters, the Black Girl Magic Red Blend.
Okay.
Which is a Black-owned business as well.
This gets into what we talking about.
I believe in us, okay? Businesses. So that's what I'm on tonight.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I took y'all all the way back to the front of the night.
It's all right.
And stuff, but
it was still relevant. Because,
that's why I was quiet for like 2
minutes. But I want to say what Walt was saying about just add on the money and the thing. But you have to remember, a lot of Black people that have started business, they didn't come from their people didn't start no businesses. They're learning from scratch from day one. I have the luxury of saying my whole dad's side of the family, everybody has owned some type of business, has some type of thing. My dad has owned many businesses. He's helped me in developing my things. I'm so excited that he's about to move back here. He's been living overseas for 10 years. And so now he's about to be back here and able to give me like a full-time presence in helping me build my business. So I'm excited what's about to happen the next year. But most of our Black business owners don't have that, so they don't think of these things. They don't have these guides or mentors, some of them, to be able to know that just changing your price 5 cents to accommodate these condiments will accelerate things, because all they're seeing is the bottom line is that, man, I'm giving out these condiments, it's costing me $500 every time I get a pack of stuff and it goes out in a month. I need to recoup this money some way.
Yeah.
And for a lot of us, like when I started out, I started getting some big orders and having to buy $1,200 in supplies for just one order was a lot for me. Like I was like, oh my God, how much did I just spend on rhinestones?
Yeah.
And when other ethnicities and starting business, $1,200 is just like a bare minimum of what they spending on napkins or whatever for their business. Like that's like office supplies. Yeah. And so it's just a little difference. I want us to be mindful of those kind of things when we're going into Black businesses, is that most of us don't have that experience from other things to be able to have something to model after that's close to us, and that we have to remember we are several generations behind our counterparts and getting things going. So have a little grace, and I get just that. A little bit.
I completely understand, and I get that. Here's my thing. Be able to take constructive criticism. If somebody tells you, like, at the end of the day,
boy, get the fuck out of my fuck.
Yeah, and that's
you know we don't like people telling us about how we spending our money and taking care of things.
Okay, but at the same time,
I'm open to criticism.
I'm open.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because at the same time,
Brittany's over here doing double dutch because she keeps trying to hop in.
No, I'm good.
Let me get you a
I'm
flow.
over here. I'm disagreeing. I'm good. I'm not trying to do no double.
You are on the episode.
I'm here. I'm
you
present.
Are here. You are
I'm
here.
present.
I
Leave
thought
me
you
alone.
need. Hey.
Wow, finish your statement, please.
Well, but see, there we go. This is how we get the split. next week we go.
But y'all leave. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have to, being a startup business, being a new business, you know what I'm saying, in any capacity, whether it be Black owned, whether it be anybody, you have to be able to take criticism. You have to be able to take reviews. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like, the thing about it is, I feel like we're most of the time the only people that take reviews and be like, man, fuck that person, they'll be okay. And it's like, no, this person is spending money with you. You know what I'm saying? They chose to spend money.
Some be ridiculous with you.
Yeah, and I agree. Some of them do be ridiculous, but at the same time, as a business owner, you got to say some of the shit that I'm doing is maybe a little ridiculous if multiple people say the shit.
I get what you're saying, and also by me being a event planner, I'm also working with vendors. So I try my hardest to always have a Black photographer, DJ, caterer.
You put on.
Everywhere.
I'm all there.
But I mean,
just call me.
No, I'm
I
not
have a camera.
calling you.
I have a stove.
No,
we can see.
I actually have a DJ table.
No way. No way. I'm not putting you on my preferred vendors list. I'm not doing it.
I'm trying to get added to the list.
We're not going to perform at your next
It's
video.
not
sir.
Go to the hoes.
No, sir. But at the same time, I do take account, like, I've had instances where the caterer is like an hour late. Yeah. And so I'm like, this event start in like 30 minutes and ain't nobody setting up. And I'm very
and it makes you look bad
I'm
too.
a perfectionist too. So and then I have to get ugly, and I don't like being ugly, Britt. I like being cool, nice, Britt. But I do go, if I have to get there, I will. But I also have to give back feedback to them. But most of the time, it's from people who want to put their friends on, and they want them to like open, and I'll be like, this is not probably the right time, but you know, but it means sometimes we just have to have accountability for ourselves as well when it comes to our businesses and what we slacked on and not doing.
Yeah, I think that's adequate. I think that's very adequate. Speaking of accountability, we're gonna segue into our sports segment for the day.
I don't know how that was a segue.
Well, because we gonna hold these Lakers accountable for winning this next championship.
Well, there you go. You made it work. Because I had no idea where the fuck you were going with that.
Nah, but so new information.
No nickname alert.
No, something came up. So the Lakers have been, and it's been all over.
Old as fuck.
It's no. We're not gonna do that.
It's fuck.
We're not gonna do that. They just signed Carmelo Anthony.
Yep.
Which he came in the same draft class as LeBron.
I ain't been playing for like 15 years.
He is. He's playing the last 2 years in Portland, which is my squad and stuff.
Is it really?
Yeah, I was sad. I was kind of sad to see him go.
I was like, Portland, really?
Why they keep on like Lakers is signing a lot of players that's been in the league for a long time.
They just signed Dwight Howard as well. Again.
Oh my god!
Really?
Yep. So we looking at Bron, Dwight Howard, Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony. They gonna be.
They're like a super squad.
They're a super old squad.
Super.
But
Yeah, they old. They are old.
They got a lot of Hall of Famers on their team.
Yeah, but they do have a lot of Hall of Famers on the team, and
They traded Kuz away.
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball got a contract too. Speaking of LeBron, he's I think he signed with Clutch Sports with who was that? Maverick Carter. Is that no? Rich Paul. LeBron's one of LeBron's best friends. He owns his agency, his sports agency. He got like 85 from the Bulls.
Oh yeah. I saw that because everybody kept making the memes and the memes and stuff about.
It was on mic.
I tried to burp off the mic.
It was all in my ear. It's okay.
Yeah, but no, they kept making all the memes about how he is now like the best bull in
because his daddy said something.
Wow. I started seeing all those memes. I thought that was funny as shit to me.
It's really ironic that LeVar Ball's one of his sons plays for Michael Jordan's team, and then one of his sons plays for the team that Michael Jordan made famous.
Yeah, so
never lost.
All right.
I used to watch their Facebook.
Ball in the Family.
Yes, I used to watch it all the time. It was interesting, but
you just fell out.
I did fall off on it.
I understand. I did too. There's a lot going on.
It was a lot. I was like, how did they get a show? But okay.
I mean, we say that about a lot of shows, though.
Yes.
So.
I mean, they were interesting for a bit, but I was just like, okay, you got 3 kids trying to go to the NBA, and we took them all over the place, all over the world to go play.
Well, now they're all 3 of them are actually in the NBA.
All of them in it, because I know what the middle one, he wasn't. Nobody was trying to draft him.
He got locked up on some bullshit. But now he's playing. Actually, he's playing with his younger brother.
Yeah, because the younger brother got drafted before he did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. See.
Yeah. So now he's on the summer league team.
I follow the sports sometimes.
Yeah. So. Needless to say, I'm definitely looking forward to next season and seeing how all of this is gonna play out.
You looking forward to football season though?
Oh, well, football is back.
I'm ready for some football.
Football is back. Shout out to them Cowboys.
All right now.
Yes. Hey, I just did some bomb ass Cowboys design. I don't care.
Hey,
let's
go.
All right now.
Because Cowboy season about to be real profitable for me. I can make you some Saints stuff too.
No,
I mean, hey, look, I need the money.
Just throw it in the bag. Yeah, she's trying to get that bag.
Look, I'll change the Cowboys colors and change the logo.
Gotcha.
That's it. 2 for 1.
If you need it, I got it.
Yeah.
I do got it.
Football is definitely back. I'm excited to see what that season looks like. The Olympics are still going.
It's still going.
I have enjoyed watching it all week. Like I
have you watched
it? I have watched. I watched every single night. I watched prime time every single night this week.
Okay. Oh, what you got?
Let me tell y'all what I'm not too.
USA's playing tonight.
Yeah, but let me tell you.
Tonight's my only night.
Let me tell you what I'm not too thrilled about is that we as a country are not leading in golds.
Are we winning in medals?
We are winning in medals.
But if you don't get the gold,
and who's
it's not
winning
always about
gold?
the gold. China has
37 golds,
but we have way more medals.
It's because Joe Biden is.
Is that because
it's a Chinese puppet?
That's what the people gonna say.
Oh wow!
But no, we China has 37 golds. We have 31 golds, but we do lead as far as the most medals. Period.
Medal count.
We have
That's normal.
We currently have 99, and they have 80.
They have 99 problems,
and it's really on the U.S. and China. Probably they won really. It's really only U.S. and China because Japan is the closest to either one, and they only have 51 medals as a country.
Some of our sports that we normally would win in are not doing too great.
Yeah, that's true. But another shout out to Black Girl Magic.
Black Girl Magic.
Yes, Tamara just won. She was the first black woman to win the wrestling gold.
Yep.
Right.
Headlock, lock them up.
Hey.
Headlock. Oh, let me not do that.
Because baby don't give a fuck. Let's leave the baby alone right now. But yeah, so she just brought home gold. So we do. I mean, Black Girl Magic is still out. Oh, girl, I don't even know her name, but she just won
the
gold in. Was it the 200?
No, it wasn't 200. I think it was like 800. I want to say, but it was like the first American to win it in forever.
Yeah,
really tall. I think she goes to Texas A&M.
Yeah. So
oh yes,
Black Girl Magic. So
she was for
Sudanese American.
Black women still doing it out here in the Olympics, man.
What's her name? Oh, what's the other sprinter? Felix.
Alex.
Yeah, she just came back out of retirement. Came back and had her baby like 2-3 years old. Yeah. Came back and won another
so ladies,
medal.
If you want to have my baby, you can still go back to your career.
Okay.
It's a long transition, but okay.
I'm gonna force it.
No, don't say that. Take that back.
What?
You're gonna force it.
I'm not gonna say force it like that. Come on, y'all. No, not like that.
We're still in the Me Too time.
I'm going to force the issue.
You're going to be a part of that Me Too movement. Shit. They're going to build your ass.
You know what I'm saying? So when I lost my virginity, we're going to that.
I don't want to hear that.
Not interested at all.
Yes, y'all. If y'all hear the story, y'all.
Yeah, but our current event for the week was kind of funny. Another one.
Speaking of Black Girl, it's no Black Girl Magic.
It's not even close.
It's a little bit of white privilege on that
one. So, dude on a Frontier flight decides to act a whole ass, and the flight attendants duct taped his ass.
To the seat.
No. Before we get into his ass being duct taped to that seat. What I want to know is, number one, why did they said the flight attendants got suspended, like they got in trouble for duct taping his ass.
Well, I mean, I assume that's not in protocol.
Y'all would be mad at these black businesses for duct taping y'all anywhere.
Well, let me tell you,
he was acting the whole
if a black business tried to duct tape me to sleep, I'd probably slap the shit out of everybody who came at me.
But you wouldn't be acting their ass. Did y'all?
It was a flight team. It wasn't like it was a fire. I was going to say fire marshal.
Air marshal.
Air marshal.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, did you see the video? He was acting a whole ass.
He did a lot in that short time.
Yeah.
He did a lot.
And I'm like,
But he did not fail to remind us that his parents is worth millions, but he flying Frontier. But it's okay.
Don't shame us like that, because I'll hop on the fucking Spirit.
Then don't.
You realize what he said? His parents are worth millions. Yes. If he riding Frontier, that means his parents is not giving him none of the millions.
It's okay. He might just be
That's
frugal.
why he's on there.
No, he is not frugal.
No. Let me tell y'all,
my parents are worth millions.
Hey.
And I ride. No, I'm lying like a motherfucker.
No.
Shout out to my mama.
Because guess what? When your parents are worth millions, and if they gave you a certain type of lifestyle, you're not going back to that frugal lifestyle unless you have to take care of yourself that.
Dr. Dre's daughter just said that she was broke and she do DoorDash. So,
but her parents, was he taking care of her like that? And she had a custom to live. Okay, that's what I said.
He might have been taking care of her. She just fucked the money off.
Let me tell y'all.
It's not on the docket at all.
It's not. But let me tell
y'all worse than me.
The most fucked up shit about it is when they posted the article, they posted a picture in that DoorDash mask.
Let me tell you something. When I didn't have a job, I was DoorDashing.
Let me tell you,
I did a little Uber Eats.
It's not. You can get like $100, $200 in a couple days.
Hold on, it's nothing wrong with it at all. But let me tell you what I'm not gonna do. As Dr. Dre's kid,
okay,
you gonna do what the fuck you gotta do. Either that or you gonna be on the corner.
Look,
corner, you gonna be on the corner shaking that ass.
I can say I can kind of not fully relate to Dr. Dre's daughter, but as a daughter of a man that was very successful, made a lot of money, and doing such, if I wasn't on program with what he got going on, then basically I didn't get access to those things. I was on my own. I wasn't on program on my own, and now I've been at the low paying jobs, so I can relate to what she's doing. She's trying to make it work because she probably might not be on program.
But you didn't put your daddy on blast until now.
And you wasn't homeless.
Look, I ain't putting on blast to everybody else.
And you're also not on flights groping women and fighting.
Definitely not. But I have ridden me some good old Spirit flights
that's
before.
What he's doing?
While he's over here riding first class.
I just saw him get duck bait.
He was
grabbing titties.
And then he tried to fight the dude.
If he was out there motorboating,
my favorite part was
been on his side.
My favorite part was the flight attendant's interview for the news. Oh my God, I died.
Wait, was
I died.
Real, though? That was on the spoof?
I don't think it was real.
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell.
I think
he's like, I got the duct tape out.
But they did put that together well.
He did, because then the news people came on just dying.
Yeah, I think he just does it.
Is this a comedian? I couldn't tell if the story was real until y'all told me this is what we're talking about tonight. I was like, oh, that was a real story.
It's real.
That shit was funny.
The story was real. I don't know if he was real. I think I've seen him before doing something.
I thought it was because I looked at the name of the news company. I was like, is this a real news station?
Right. Tell some people they'll run with it.
I don't try to believe everything I see.
Let me tell you
on
something.
the internet.
Old people, Photoshop does exist. So when you be on Facebook, especially these old men, and they be like, "Ooh, she got a fat ass," and the wall is like doing the wave and shit. It's like Photoshop. It's not, you know. Her waist is not that thin. Yeah. She probably still looks cute, but it don't look like that.
Yeah, no,
Speaking of cute like that, somebody got their thighs out over there. But anyway,
you are cutting up
all the time. It's that yak.
Shout out to the
It's
yak.
not me.
It's that yak.
It's not me or Brittany.
Nah, Brittany got them thighs out too.
Look, okay. Well, Erica can say it's not her. I dress very nicely because
if you go home, you gonna be like, "Where the fuck you been?" You recording at fucking 12 a.m.
I got sleeves and almost full pants.
Got her job on.
Don't. She said she.
Excuse me, you're gonna go record another Friday night with two guys again?
Okay.
Oh, not good. Sir, would you like to come over here and see?
Speaking of recording,
she said she's not gonna rock the boat.
Speaking of recording and rock the boat.
Let's go.
Come on, segue. Had to switch my glass heads.
Yeah, but
Aaliyah. They said that they're finally going to put her music out to the public in streaming services.
Yes,
but
come on Spotify. I've been paying $17.99 for
Okay.
this family plan for a long. Well, I have a family plan, so everybody can listen. You know,
I got Google
kids.
Play. Shout out to YouTube. If you get the premium YouTube, you get YouTube Music now. It used to be Google Play Music and stuff.
And
like that.
you can listen to us without commercials.
Exactly.
Awesome.
So if you got the iPhones, like a lot of trash people have,
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All right, next
Excuse me.
Yeah, so Aaliyah is releasing. Well, no, she's not releasing.
Yeah.
But her music
uncle.
It's about time. Yeah, her uncle, but it's about time.
Her music is being released on streamers. Her music.
Somebody just did something in the background.
Her music is being released on streaming services. Spotify put out a whole calendar of her albums being released, and so we are finally glad to have Aaliyah.
What's the release date?
I haven't.
I don't know.
It
was like a few of them. So
1 in a Million is August 20th.
Okay.
Romeo Must Die soundtrack is September the 3rd.
It's getting added to the
The
work.
Aaliyah
Come on, produce.
Is September the 10th, and then I Care for You is October the 8th.
Ooh, perfect. So a lot of Aaliyah songs gonna be coming.
I like it.
Coming out when you get to come to, fingers crossed, future Tipsy Vinyl showroom. You're gonna be hearing them playing
I'm
over the.
gonna just put it on an album and put the shit on repeat, and when it come out,
It's gonna have to be in the mix. I'm gonna
go to Napster and download.
Not Napster. He gonna next thing you gonna be saying is some. I'm about to download my shit from LimeWire.
I'm gonna fuck my laptop up and download all this shit.
If y'all didn't know, that should tell you how old we are around here, hearing about Napster and LimeWire, because this clearly isn't for the new generation, because they don't know nothing about this.
Your MySpace page,
right? But
But it was a lot of music came out. Nas came out this week.
Awesome.
Kanye was charging people $50 for chicken nuggets or chicken strips and stuff like that.
Speaking of charging, never mind. We gonna talk about White Castle later, but the McDonald's burgers. This has been a Black business segment, which we appreciate having our Black business gurus on
Thank
here.
you for having
and
us.
beautiful Black
we
women.
appreciate it.
Let me tell you, last time we had Black women on our show, we just stopped because of Black women in the background. I'm just messing with them. Man, we definitely enjoyed y'all. Man.
Yeah, for sure. But we gonna do a couple of other shameless plugs. We got a couple of other Black businesses we want to support out there.
You forgot the name?
Nah, we
can throw music in the background.
While you in the midst of trying to figure those out, I can throw another plug out there. Brittany and I can throw another plug out there. Don't forget to go and at Tipsy Vinyl. You can check out my website, tipsyvinyl.com. Google it, all those things, and come and join our Facebook group Tipsy Vinyl Insiders.
Oh, you've been drinking too, huh?
I know how to promote my business, okay?
Is it a group or a grip? Let me know.
I got a grip on my group. Okay.
Go ahead.
So come and join our group where you can get exclusive offers, get to see what the new products are, and you get to even put a little input on what's going to be our new releases coming up. So that is definitely the group you want to go and try and be a part of. Tipsy Vinyl Insiders on Facebook, or check out tipsyvinyl.com.
And you do everything.
Everything. I'm going to start honing it in a little bit so I can be a little bit more focused. But I'm trying to cater to all y'all because you have a lot of events going on. There's a lot of things you need personalized things for. And I guarantee you just about anything you can think of, from parties, your house, to the cups that you drink. I have a lot of things that I offer. And if you don't see it on my website, shoot me an email. I probably actually do have it because, as you know, I am a small business owner that I do everything, and updating my website every single day isn't on the top priority list because I'm trying to get y'all's orders out to you as fast as possible. Yeah. So I do offer a lot more than what you might see on the website.
So y'all see, y'all need something for your event. You know, Erica. Now, if you need an event,
I can work with Erica to get you all the things you need. You don't have to worry about all the emails and stuff. You can find me on Facebook, BNM Marketing and Events, and on Instagram it's BNM_MKTG_events. And the website is coming. It's in the works. I'm excited.
Okay. That's what's up. Speaking of apparel.
Okay.
We got my boy Daryl. He's dropping his Colo Lifestyle shirts. You know what I'm saying? I am wearing one today.
It's nice. I like that gold.
Shout out to the Colo Lifestyles, KHOLO. For everybody that don't know, Colo means big. It's a big and tall line, but it's for everybody. So you can follow him on Colo Lifestyle on Instagram. And plug to one of our previous guests, Lena. She got her coach approach to problem solving. If you need a life coach, you're looking for a life coach.
Me.
She does personal life and professional development coaching.
Biggest is yes.
Because look, we all need coaching sometimes. That's we trying to put a Popovich or we trying to put the USA coach in this motherfucker.
Speaking of help, if you need a Splackavelli, you can reach out to X.
But y'all know how we wrap it up. We're gonna leave y'all with a list. So we had a list for this week. Our list was, and we're gonna start with the ladies. Yeah. If you had 3 things that if money wasn't an option, 3 things that you would do more of. 3 things that you would do more of if money wasn't an option, what would those 3 things be? Start with you, Eric.
Okay. So my list was not hard to come up with. My 3 things would be to travel more, even though I do go a lot of places, but I'm trying to be a little more exotic. I've been a few places all around the world, but I'm trying to get to those very far away, what's the word I'm looking for?
Destinations?
Not destinations, like they're hard to get to, like
secluded.
Yes. A little more like that. It's a little off the beaten path. I'm trying, and those cost a little more. So I'm trying to do a little more of that stuff because I do have a goal to hit all 50 states. I've already been to about 35, 40 of them. But I want to take my son to all of those. And so he's only been to about 6 or 7. So I need to get him on my level of where we at.
Number 2.
That would be number 1. And number 2 would be to invest more. Like, so I can make my money, make some more money. Like, without me having to be working. Let me just throw some money at something. Like, I invest a little bit, but I want to invest some more. Keep on compounding. Number 3 would be to, y'all heard me earlier, I'm all about that sneaker game. I'm about to get that sneaker closet going real good. It's just going to be full of so many sneakers. I know that's real frivolous, but I mean, I did the smart thing and invested already, so why can't I go and get me some kicks?
You gotta do it for you, baby.
Okay, Britt.
My number 1 would be daily massages.
You like the erupt on, huh?
You said sexual eruption?
No, we did not say that. That would be my number 1. Self-care. Stressful days out here. You need that daily.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then my number 2 would be traveling. Of course, I love to travel.
Yeah.
And my number 3 would be to have 5-course dinners with select wines every day.
Oh, yes, because that is expensive.
Okay. X-Man, what you got?
I'm definitely going to say, this is tough. Just going off the top of my head, I'm going to say to travel more.
Can we put a caveat in there? Since we got some more money, travel more on expensive airline, riding first class while we're traveling.
I can go.
We got the money. I'm riding first class though, at least business.
I don't have to.
Because I ain't not about to be in economy on a 13-hour flight stuffed.
Look,
that's now.
If money ain't an issue, I'm with you on that first
Okay,
class.
I'm there.
And I'm still saving. then I'm going to save.
That's good. Saving more.
That's great.
And then after that, I'm going to do a lot of more personal care. I'm going to get my feet done.
Every woman loves a man that gets his feet done.
Shoulders rubbed. I heard it was like they like more like their hands done because I'm not gonna go into that. Duh.
Yes, get those done because I'm not trying to get scratched. Thank you.
I ain't hear more about scratches. Getting an infection.
That too. Scratch and then infection.
What is your 3?
My 3, number 1, I'm gonna go with what everybody said, but I'm gonna put a different spin on it. I want to travel, but I'm a beach guy. I love the water, so I want to hit literally every single beach that I want to hit.
We're gonna get matching thongs.
We're
what?
You mean thong flip flops? Okay, yes, thank you.
Speedos.
We're not.
Yeah.
That thong.
Yeah.
Make the beat go.
So hit every beach. My second one would be to relax a lot more.
Definitely.
And I guess that kind of goes within self-care. But if money wasn't an issue, I wouldn't work as much.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't actually make myself as available.
Oh, that's good.
I feel you.
That's a
I
real
I kind of
good
want to go
one.
back and say taking my parents a little bit.
Yeah. And
But
my
I'm just
that
always trying to
was
get
gonna be
money
my
away.
Your
third
mama
one.
took you every.
No, in no
Besides me had to walk
in
that
no
long way
apparent
from the football field.
in no apparent order. My third one would be just make sure all of my family is good.
Oh, look at
That's
that.
good. I mean, that's off top. I mean,
We done met a lot of your family. And
Because let me tell you, when my family meets you, if any one of us bring anybody around, we don't meet strangers because
y'all definitely make everybody feel.
because we know as a family we only fuck with good people. So if we bring you around as a family, and if we bring you around to the family, that means that you are literally a part of the family. So my family would treat you just as such.
Speaking of family, let me just get this out real quick. To my biological father, if you listen to this,
he's not, but
no, he definitely he listens to this every once in a while. I want to say that I love you. I forgive you. Everything is done, and I'm going to try not to cry before I say this.
And we gonna go to Cali.
that is
We can go.
gross.
We can go to Cali
That is
and stuff
gross.
like
Look
it
at
is
there.
because 2020 I was.
Hey, but
This is the magic year.
But this is the therapy. We working through it. We gonna work on it, and we gonna be intentional about it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Therapy's important.
Love you, bro. Before we even leave this, everybody in this room, send love, positive vibes to everybody.
Yes,
and
this
stuff. Don't blame it on the alcohol.
Hey, nah. This is episode 10. I would not be wanting to do this show with anybody else.
Ever.
I appreciate our
That's
guests.
what's
Thank
for
you
high
for
five.
coming and joining the 2 Cent
Thank you
podcast
for
with us.
having us. We had so much fun.
Yes.
Definitely. And to people that want to be guests on this show, I promise you, we are working on trying to get you on this podcast because we want to hear as many views as we can.
Yes. And as always, you can agree with us. You can disagree with us. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Father, fuck you.
But at the end of the day, that's just our 2 cents on it, man. Y'all have a good weekend. We'll be back at it again in 7 days.
All right.